Once upon a time, in Brooklyn, New York, lived a boy whose father was an equipment supervisor and mother was a bank teller. At a young age, he showed skills in baseball, basketball, and football. But who knew that one day he would grow up to be the greatest basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan. But how did Michael Jordan become the greatest basketball player? Why did he become a basketball player? Is it true that Michael Jordan was a phobia of water? Does Michael Jordan now make more money each year than he earned in his salary during his entire 15-year in the NBA? Did Michael spend the whole night before the Olympic final drinking and gambling? Was MJ in a cartoon before Space Jam? Does Michael love smoking cigars? What was life like before fame? It's time for me to answer all these questions and more, since this is ASMR Aaron, back at it again with another daily video to help you relax. So lay back and enjoy the ride. I hope this video gets you through your day, or even better, I hope this helps you gently fall asleep. I can't wait to get started. This is the tale of Michael Jordan. What's going on, guys? I'm super excited to do this one. Michael Jordan was always a huge inspiration of mine. I always wanted to be a basketball player, but I just wasn't tall or good enough. And I loved him in the Space Jam movie when I was a kid. And some good news is that they're making another Space Jam, and I hear they're going all out, so I'm super excited to see that. So looking forward to that, hopefully this year, soon or next, who knows, we'll see. Things are pretty crazy right now, so we have no idea what's going on how long things are going to take before they release, but I know for sure it's going to be worth it, and I pray Michael Jordan will be in it in the second one. We'll find out. Let's begin. Michael Jordan was born on February 17th, 1963, in Brooklyn, New York, growing up in Wellington, North Carolina. Jordan developed a competitive edge at an early age. He wanted to win every game he played. Jordan grew up with a stable family life. His mother, Dolores, was a bank teller who has written several books. His father, James, was a maintenance worker turned manager at General Electric. Jordan had 4 siblings: Larry, Dolores, Rosalind, and James Jr. Jordan's father, James, introduced him to baseball and built a basketball court in their backyard. James was murdered in the summer of 1993 when 2 teenagers shot him in his car in apparent robbery as he was driving from Charlottetown to Wellington, North Carolina. That's terrible. He was missing for 11 days until his body was found in a swamp in michale, South Carolina. The teens were later tried and convicted of the crime and received light sentences for first-degree murder. Jordan enrolled at University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill in 1981 and soon Division I champion in 1982, with Jordan scoring the final basket needed to defeat Georgetown University. He was singled out as the NCAA College Player of the Year in 1983 and 1984. Jordan left college after his junior year to join the NBA in 1984. In 1985, Jordan finished his bachelor's degree in geography as he continued to play basketball professionally. Jordan began his professional basketball career when he was drafted by the Chicago Bulls in 1986. He was the third overall pick, behind Hakeem Olajuwon, who was selected first by Houston Rockets, and Sam Bowie, taken by the Portland Trail Blazers. He drafted also featured legendary players John Stockton and Charles Barkley. I love Charles. Jordan was soon proved himself on the court. He helped the team make the playoffs and scored an average of 28.2 points per game that season. For his efforts, Jordan received the NBA Rookie of the Year award and was selected for the All-Star game. While his second season was marred by injury, he was breaking new grounds on the court. And in 1986-87 season, he became the first player since Wilt Chamberlain to score more than 3,000 points in a single season. By the late 1980s, the Chicago Bulls were quickly becoming a force to be reckoned with. And Jordan was an instrumental part of the team's success. The Bulls made it Eastern Conference Finals in 1990 and won their first NBA championship the following year by defeating the Los Angeles Lakers. That part I don't like. Jordan was well known by then a superior athleticism on the court for his leadership and abilities. In 1992, the Chicago Bulls beat Portland Trail Blazers to win their second NBA championship. The team took their third championship the following year, dominating them in the basketball world. Following a short stint in the minor leagues baseball in March 1995, Jordan returned to the basketball court for the Chicago Bulls. He came back even stronger the following year, averaging 30 to 4.4 points per game to lead the Bulls in the record 72 regular season wins before they defeated the Seattle Supersonics for the NBA championship. Chicago nearly matched the previous year's record with the 69 wins in 1996-97, a season that ended with 6 games win over the Utah Jazz in the NBA Finals. The two teams faced each other again for the championship in 1998, with Jordan sinking the winning shot in the Game 6 to claim his 6th NBA title. After winning his second retirement from basketball in 1999, Jordan joined the Washington Wizards in 2000 as a part owner and president of basketball operations. And that's pretty cool. In the fall 2001, Jordan relinquished those roles to return to the court once more. He played for the Wizards for 2 seasons before retiring for good in 2003. That's pretty cool. So you own a team and you play on it. You can't get more boss than that. During the summer of 1984, Jordan made his appearance at the Olympics as a member of the U.S. Olympic basketball team. The team won the gold of the games that year, which were held in Los Angeles. Jordan later helped the American team bring home the gold medal at the 1992 Olympic Games held in Barcelona, Spain. Over the 19 years since beginning his professional basketball career, Jordan retired from the spot 3 times. He first retired in 1993 and again in 1998, then finally hung up his jersey for good in 2003. In the move that shocked many, after the end of 1992-93 basketball season, Jordan announced his retirement from basketball to pursue baseball for 1 year. In 1994, Jordan played for a minor league team, the Birmingham Bronos, as an outfielder. This decision came shortly following the murder of Jordan's father, who always wanted him to play baseball. I had last played baseball as a high school senior in 1981. I think that's pretty cool of him that he did that. I didn't know that. I only knew that he played baseball because of Space Jam. But I see now the reasoning behind it is pretty cool. That was cool of him to do. You tell me I can't do something, and I'm going to do it, Jordan said. Love it. During his short career in baseball, which many fans considered a whim, Jordan had a rather dismissal .202 battling average. No, it's .202, my bad. However, many of the people who worked with him at the time said he was an extremely dedicated player with potential. He had it all: ability, aptitude, work ethic. He was always so respectful of what we were doing and considering of his teammates. Granted, he had a lot to learn. And former Bronze manager Terry Fankanen, I can't say it. I do think with another 1,000 at bats, we wouldn't made it. But there's something else that people miss about that. Baseball wasn't the only thing he picked up. I truly believe that he recovered himself, his joy for competition. He made him went to play basketball again. After his season with the Mariners, Jordan went to the Arizona Fall League to play for Scottsdale Scorpions after hitting .252 and naming himself team's worst player. He returned to the NBA in March 1995 with 2-word press releases: "I'm back." Nice. Outside of his career in basketball, Jordan has been involved in a number of profitable businesses and commercial ventures. Between his profitable Nike partnership and his ownership of the Charlotte Hornets, for embezzlement, can't read that, sorry, Jordan's net worth to be over $1 billion in 2018. Dang, dude, congrats. Jordan signed the first deal with Nike in 1984, and he currently serves on the Nike Inc. Board of Directors. Nike launched the signature Air Jordans basketball sneaker in 1985. In its initial contract, Nike gave Jordan a generous 25% in royalties. The Air Jordan quickly proved very popular, and it continued to be the best seller for the apparel maker more than 30 years later. I could see that. I think I have some too. So the collaboration meant money for Nike and Jordan, with Nike reportedly nearly $2.9 billion in revenue for the Air Jordan line in 2018. Wow. Endorsement deals with brands including Hanes, Upper Deck, Gatorade, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Chevrolet, and Wheaties. Jordan made a big splash in film as a star of the 1996 movie Space Jam. The film mixed live-action and animation pair Jordan with cartoon legends Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck on screen. And in 2006, Jordan bought a share of the Charlotte Hornets, formerly known as the Bobcats, and joined the team's exclusive ranks as its manager member basketball operations. In 2010, he became the majority owner of the Charlotte Hornets and serves as the team's chairman. That's it. So sorry guys, something was wrong with my printer, as you can see. So for some reason blacked out one of the shoes, but I tried printing it like 10 times and I couldn't fix the issue. So it's not like this is like the government censoring, like that's what it looks like, a government's censoring like the papers, but that's not what's going on here. I just have poor printing skills. Improvising the team's less than stellar record seemed to be Jordan's priority. He told ESPN in November 2012 that "I don't anticipate getting out of the business. My competitive nature is I want to succeed. It's always been said that when I can't find a way to do anything, I will find a way to do it." While the Hornets its on-the-court record isn't hugely successful. The organization, grown from $175 million valuation in 2006 to $1.05 billion in 2018. In 1998, Jordan launched into the restaurant business as the owner of Michael Jordan's The Steakhouse NYC. Designed to reflect Jordan's taste and style, this typical steakhouse seated 150 and 60 at the bar, occupying 7,000 square feet in typical steakhouse seating. Grand Central Terminal before closing in late 2018. Jordan also opened restaurants in Chicago at the Mohegan Sun Casino and Uncasaville Connection, and at the Alliant Casino Resort in Ridgefield, Washington. For 2001, see, I can't. You guys can read it on the screen. Sorry, I can't even read it, so we're just gonna skip it, I guess. Fail on my part. The 4-day tournament's celebrity participants included Wayne Gretzky and Mark Wahlberg. That's all I can read. Jordan received his first Most Valued Player award from the NBA in 1988, an honor he would earn 4 more times in 1991, 1992, 1996, and 1998. In April 2009, Jordan received one of his basketball greatest honors. He was indicted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Attending the indiction ceremony was a bittersweet affair for Jordan because being at the event meant your basketball career is completely over, he explained. In 2016, Jordan was presented with the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Barack Obama. In 1989, Jordan married Juanita Vinoy. The couple had 3 children together. I hope I said that right. Jeffrey Marcus and Jasmine, after 17 years of marriage, they divorced in December 2006. On April 27, 2013, Jordan married 35-year-old Cuban-American model Yvette Perito in Palm Beach, Florida. Tiger Woods, Spike Lee, and Patrick Ewing, among other celebrities, reportedly attended the wedding ceremony. The couple welcomed twin daughters Victoria and Isabel in February 2014. Jordan and Juanita's 2 sons, Jeffrey and Marcus, both played basketball in college and had dreams of making it to the NBA. Jeffrey joined the basketball team of the University of Illinois in 2007. Both Jordan and his ex-wife Juanita supported their son and tried to help him deal with playing in the shadow of the NBA legend. The thing that we have tried to tell Jeff is that you set your own expectations. By no means in this world can you ever live up to someone else's expectations of who you are. Jordan said this during an appearance on the Today Show. Jeffrey played the University of Illinois for 3 seasons, from 2007 to 2010. He then played for the University of Southern Florida 1 season for 2011 to 2012. Before retiring from basketball, he later earned a management training program at Nike. Jordan's younger son, Marcus, he played basketball for the UFC Knights for 3 seasons from 2009 to 2012. He went to open a basketball shoe and apparel store in Florida. They wanted to be like their dad. What boy doesn't? But they both got to the point where they said, "We're not going to be in the NBA," said Juanita in 2013. As it turns out, Jordan, perhaps unsurprisingly, has not ventured far from the sporting world. Jordan is currently the majority owner of the NBA Charlotte Hornets, a position he's held since 2010. Interestingly, a few years after Jordan became majority owner, he requested to change the team's names from Bobcats to Hornets, citing a desire to help the team's historic name. Charlotte was forced to change the name to Bobcat from 2002 when a former owner moved the Hornets from New Orleans. I didn't know that. While the Hornets had an up and down record under Jordan's partnership, they do have a shot at making the 2017 NBA playoffs, which began in April. As owner, Jordan has also recently received praise for his work behind the scenes, according to Fox Sports. Last year, Jordan began emerging as an unforeseeable power in NBA's later negotiations. As a member of both NBA Labor Relations Committee and its Competition Committee, Jordan has been a strident advocate for small market teams and plays as a unique role on those committees due to his past as a decorated NBA player. Beyond his ownerships of the Hornets, Jordan is also still heavily involved in the sporting brand endorsement deals, many which are incredibly lucrative, which we can all see lots of money in that space. For example, Nike's Jordan brand, which sells basketball shoes and other apparel, is immensely successful. Jordan's deal with Nike and several other partners net him approximately $100 million per year. Wow. Which is ironically more money than he made cumulatively, I guess that means altogether, during his 15 years playing the NBA. Though, of course, this does not take inflation into account. Indeed, Jordan's endorsement deals are so successful that he recently made Forbes' World's Billionaire list. The former Chicago Bulls was included on both the 2015 and the 2016 lists. Congrats on that. In addition to his work as a businessman, Jordan is likely enjoying time with his family. Jordan has 5 children, 3 adult children, 2 3-year-old twin girls, and his wife, Anita. Overall, it seems that Michael Jordan's retirement from playing professional sports merely marked a transition into the equally successful and robust next stage of his life. It is wonderful to see that one of the NBA's most legendary players is doing so well for himself and continuing to serve as an inspiration to others. And so ends the tale of Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, who lived happily ever after with his business and, of course, his wife and children. Thanks for watching, guys.